Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a BMW guys and you have engine misfire. We will share guys the top 20 reasons that cause engine misfire and how to fix that. Now make sure to stay until the end. One of those guys we'll share towards the end is super simple and most of you don't think about that, but we learned it the hard way ourselves, so we'll share that as we go guys. All the tools and parts that are needed to fix your engine misfires and things like that, we'll share guys the link in the description of the video below and you can see where we get all our tools and parts from. Something else guys, every single car we get at the shop we make at least 200 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video guys. So let us show you what we have here now. This guy specifically is a 6-cylinder BMW engine. Doesn't matter if you have a 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder engine, having a misfire will be caused by most of the times any of those 20 things that we will share, one of those. So before we start, let me tell you guys, we have another channel, our second channel, Electrical Car Repair Live. We have videos about diagnostics, engine codes, transmission codes, relays, fuses, so we have information that can save you thousands of dollars guys. Definitely check it out, you will not be disappointed. So let's start now with the misfires guys. What is the number one reason for misfire? And you will not be surprised. This is guys called spark plug. The spark plug is the one that ignites your fuel, and if the spark plugs are too old or the gap between the diode here and that part is too wide of a gap, there should be under certain specs. For instance, our engine should be 1.1 millimeter. If it's too big or too small, that can cause misfire. So definitely guys, check out your spark plugs or replace them. Number two that we see quite often, especially on a higher mileage engine, ignition coils. They start to fail guys. We had to replace 2 of them. I would recommend to get the original ones because due to the fact that aftermarket ones, they do work, but sometimes we had problems with the wiring harness not fitting correctly. Other than that, they did work okay, so we didn't have a problem, but we had problems installing the wiring harness, so we had to modify them a little bit. Now, those are the 2 of the most common things, but something else to look for if you're not getting spark. Check out guys. Check out the ground wires, usually the ignition coils for 6-cylinder engine. You have 2 sets of ground wires, one here, one over there. And if these ground wires, we have everything loose, now we remove the bolt so we can clean them and show you. But if those ground wires are dirty, corroded, or not contacting good, what will happen? Your ignition coil may not work correctly. And often you have another wire that's coming from the body of the car to the engine somewhere guys, and make sure that this wire is connected and it's clean and it's good, because otherwise you may have multiple problems, by the way, not just misfires, you may even have multiple other problems that can cause that. Since we're talking about spark plugs and things like that, what else can cause not to get spark? Bad crankshaft position sensor, the wiring harness for the crankshaft position sensor being damaged or loose. We've seen that quite often, and we have a special video that explains how to test crankshaft position sensor, how to actually guys, how to replace it, remove it, and where it's located. And another thing that's related to the crankshaft position sensor, most of the times you will have 2 camshaft position sensors. Those camshaft position sensors read the position of your camshafts guys. And often you may have a malfunctioning camshaft position sensor causing that, and we have a video on the channel how to test camshaft position sensor. I'll try to put the link in the description of the video below. But often if you have a leaking gasket, for instance valve cover gasket is leaking, you may end up having too much oil in the connectors for your camshaft position sensors, and as a result that can lead to misfire because that engine oil will interfere with the signal that the wires are getting from the sensor, and that can actually guys be causing misfire. So always make sure the wires are clean and dry and not soaked in oil. So we've seen that quite often. Now what else can cause misfire? The engine not getting enough fuel, or even in some cases too much fuel guys. It could be both ways. So you have your fuel injectors. For instance, 6-cylinder engine has 6 fuel injectors. Now, 4-cylinder engine, most of the times we have 4 fuel injectors. The fuel injectors, guys, if they're dirty, clogged, not working correctly, they will not spray enough fuel. You will have too much air in the system, but not enough fuel. That will cause misfire because it will be a small explosion in the combustion chamber, and that will result into misfire. or the injector may fail and may not work at all. So that's very common as well. You will have to remove, test them, clean them. We'll have a video how to do that on the channel, so make sure you check it out. Another thing, guys, okay, sometimes you may even have a leaking fuel injector. That's a fuel injector that doesn't close, it's stuck open and you just dumping fuel in your engine, and that is bad. Why? Because leaking fuel injector, guys, okay, can destroy your engine. So you have to fix that immediately. Misfire can destroy it too, so I wouldn't recommend, okay, driving with a Misfire for too long. Another thing, guys, that could be related to fuel. If you have a fuel pump that's too weak, it may not send enough fuel pressure to the fuel injectors and they may not work correctly, or the engine may start starving. Let's say when it's under load or you're accelerating, it needs more fuel. That could be because of a bad fuel pump, weak fuel pump. But the same thing could happen because of a bad fuel pressure regulator or a bad fuel filter. And all that you can test by connecting, you connect a gauge to the to that port right here on the fuel rail, and you can check the pressure in your fuel system, and you can tell for sure if your pump is working good, if your fuel pressure regulator is working, and if your fuel filter is letting enough fuel go through it. So always check that one as well, guys. Now, what else can cause misfire? Something, guys, very important for your car. Right after your air filter, okay, this is the air filter box, you can see the air filter is inside. Right after the air filter you have that device that is called mass airflow sensor. This device detects how much air the car is getting. And if it's not sending the correct information to the engine computer, you can get misfires. And that can be caused due to the fact that, let's say it's reading that you're getting 5 grams per air, 5 grams of air per second, but you're actually getting 7. Okay, that means that the engine is getting some extra air that it doesn't know of, and that can lead to misfires. Sometimes it could be caused by a dirty sensor. We'll have a video how to clean those, check it out on the channel. Other times it could be caused, guys, by a malfunctioning sensor or aftermarket sensor that's not working correctly. In the past we installed aftermarket sensors and they cause misfires and terrible fuel economy, so I would recommend, guys, just go with the original stuff. Sensors on BMW original ones work the best, unless you want to have maybe headaches in the future. So some of them do work aftermarket ones, but not all, and I'm tired of guessing, so I just go with the original components on BMW from that point on. Now, another common thing, guys, it's called vacuum leak. Now, we have a special video that talks about vacuum leak. Why? Because vacuum leak is very important and it's very detailed video, guys, that explains where you can develop a vacuum leak. Vacuum leak is pretty much, guys, any extra air that the engine is getting, but it doesn't know that it got that air. How that can happen? Okay, any air that the engine got after the mass airflow sensor, there is no way to detect that extra air. That could be caused by bad gasket, broken hose, loose clamp, so many things, guys. So we have a video that talks about vacuum leak. Make sure, guys, you check it out. All that will be on our channel. Also, your throttle body. Okay, let me show you here. For instance, you have a throttle body right there. Throttle body, sometimes will have a carbon buildup, and that carbon buildup can mess up your normal operation of the throttle body, and that can lead to actually engine misfires as well. Make sure you check this thing out. And if everything checks out, okay, guys, you need to do a compression test. You will test the compression of each of your cylinders on your BMW, and that way you will detect, if they're about the same and if they're in specs. If you have too low of a compression on certain cylinder, that can cause engine misfire because the engine will not have enough compression, for stable operation, and that will result in misfire. So in those cases, guys, what do you need to do? Test the compression. It could be caused by leaking valve. It could be caused by piston rings that are worn or broken, worn out engine. Also, guys, it can be caused by a leaking head gasket. Also, guys, the leaking head gasket. If your engine has been overheated, that's very common, by the way. Leaking head gasket, the first signs are your car will still be running. It may start overheating eventually, but it may start putting some coolant inside your cylinders. or it could be just warm if one spot is bad. And that leaking coolant will cause the spark plug to actually not ignite because it will be wet, and that will cause, guys, misfire. So always look for that. Make sure you're not losing coolant, and make sure your car is not overheating. And something else, your engine computer, guys. The engine computer sends the signals to the ignition coils when to spark. So always check that, because let's say you're not getting a spark and you replace the ignition coil, spark plugs, wiring harness, everything is good, ground wires are good, nothing's broken, and you're still not getting spark. It could be an engine computer. We've seen that happen in the past. Also, guys, on the exhaust system you have sensors that are known as oxygen sensors. Those oxygen sensors, guys, what they do actually, they tell the engine computer how much air and fuel you have in the exhaust system. And it tells that way if the engine, everything's working correctly. But if that oxygen sensor is malfunctioning, not working correctly, it can send the wrong information to the engine computer, and that can lead to misfires because it will try to adjust something, and that will cause misfire. Often, guys, aftermarket oxygen sensors can cause that. And this is for the upstream oxygen sensors. You have another oxygen sensor, or two of them, they're known downstreams after the catalytic converter, guys. And those sensors detect if the catalytic converter is doing its job. Sometimes a bad catalytic converter can cause misfire because if it's plugged, it will not let enough air go through the exhaust system, and as a result, okay, what will happen, actually you will create that back pressure in the exhaust system that the gas will not come out fast enough, and that can lead to misfire as well, especially at higher RPMs. So that's common if you have bad catalytic converters. And lastly, guys, something that most of you don't think about, and I learned that the hard way. If you wash your engine, you think it's sealed really good, ignition coils and stuff, but sometimes you get water in the spark plug wells. You have to remove the ignition coils, make sure you don't have water in your spark plugs, because if you have water, that will lead to misfire, and that can actually happen if you have a leaking valve cover gasket also around the spark plugs. Okay, you can see this is a valve cover gasket, and this is the spark plug gasket right here. And if it's leaking, what can happen, actually you can start dripping engine oil in the spark plugs, and that can result, okay, if you have engine oil like wet spark plug, and it may not fire correctly. So always check that one as well. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.